Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 5 of the F1 Motorsport Manager Career Mode. Today we are going to the Tondela Grand Prix in Portugal. So let's fast forward, get into the race and see what we can do from there. Car repairs are complete. ESPN. What I decided. Fast forward more. Fast forward. Showing us all the F2. With process on the right. Mark Webber's in the lead of the chain. Bad. We could bring Mark Webber up to. If that's something you guys would be interested in, leave a comment. Okay, so now let's just fast forward some more. What's this about? Let's have a look. Dilemma. The workers within the data center, the networking capabilities at the moment, the technicians found out that it was about out of date. The chairman has got wind of it. It will cost a fortune. Just upgrade it. Upgrade it this time. Hopefully that helps. And about upcoming race. Forward and go to the upcoming. Performance work has been done on the car. And we are now at practice. We're almost at practice. Let's see our and see how much a performance center is. $20,000 or 20 million, just 7.5. They're very expensive to do. $500,000 for a sim. I'd rather wait till I can do something a bit better like this, which upgrade the suspension or something. So let's just leave that for now, and go on to practice and then on to the race. We're gonna do our Oreo sponsorship again. I'm gonna do 5 tires of each as normal. The car just eats through tires as it is, so better to have more of each. It's gonna be heavy rain in practice and then clearing quali. Then clearing the race. But it could bleed over into one of these, so I'm gonna have to send them out and get their setups done on. Oh, this is fun. We'll have to do some dry tyre testing in the wet. Come on, game, load. So I'm waving a German flag there. We have these 2 drivers this time. Again, our main 2 drivers. Let's go out. Oh, it's clear. Oh, when's the rain coming out then? There's rain. Oh, there is no rain. Oh, there is rain about about 5 minutes into the session, so I'm gonna send them both out on a set of that's mediums, just knowledge of the mediums, I think. I've selected up a bit. Let's just give you a bit more handling, so a bit more top end speed, and you want a lot more downforce. I want more that. I'm gonna go for that for now. Send you out on a set of mediums. Change it up. Your setup seems pretty decent at the moment for you. They're all in the green. We're gonna go on set of mediums as well because that's gonna be the go. Practice. Send you out. Race trim. 12 laps. 8 laps. When the tyres are on, go. Send out. Yeah, I'll leave you on your on the standard set. Just actually get you poly trim. Go. Oh, at least. Oh, yeah, I said not. To see how the setup's doing when they come back in. Let's speed it up a bit. Definitely knowledge of the tyres and the track and everything. That feels fantastic for Hartley. Suspension, struggling with tight corners. I might have to. Alright, let's bring them both. Yeah. Yeah, at least level 1 on the medium tyres before they come back. Let's just get level 1 on everything. And bring them in. Oh, he's coming in anyway, Magnussen, hopefully. But level 1 qualifying trim. We've got level 1 race trim as well, yeah. Bring in. Bring in. Alright, let's just look at your setup. What we can do, see if we can get into on it. Very poor downforce. Speed balance. Drop down your speed balance. We're gonna knock this down, give you a bit more hand, a bit more of that, and we're gonna do 3 laps on quali trim, but you're gonna go out on in. Go. Feel any better? Okay. Send out Hartley again. Let's try and get his speed balance a bit better. That's it. There's better speed balance for him. Race trim, 8 laps. Oh, the track's dry. Bring in. Yeah, he's happy with everything apart from not being downforce. I don't want to change 2 games again. Pretty much that. Go. Get into the. Send you out again. You happy with your setup? Great. Great. Good. Yeah. That's good. Right now, let's send you out on a race. That. In the same set of meat. Go. Gonna move up anywhere. Still 2 seconds. Oh no, he's actually good quite a lot. Hoping they both can do that. Yeah, awesome handling. Right, so we've got them both on really good setups now. But Hartley's really not doing too well on those tyres. Yeah, they're running low on, but he's not pushing as hard as everybody else. He's not doing quali laps. But the downforce is poor now. Right, that's a bit higher. A bit higher down. Should, in theory, now sort out that issue. Send him out for one lap. No, just quali trim. Instead of me. Problem with his setup. Hopefully it does. Level 3 quali trim, about race trim. Level 3, nearly level 3 race trim. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. Can Hartley get me level 3 race trim? Yes, level 3 race trim. Level 3 medium tyres. Level 1 inters if it rains at any point. So we're going to have to use mediums for quali. Lower tyre, I know, but it's going to have to do. Yeah. Hey, so let's go ahead to qualifying for the Portugal Grand Prix. And we'll do those two. We're gonna do go for that instead of me. Nah, we'll go for that. At the dry wet. No, there's a pretty dry session, so let's just go out there and do what we can. Send Hartley straight out. Set a medium. Then no, don't do that. Back. Hartley go out. Put that on auto. And now we're gonna send out Magnussen. Mediums. Go. See what they can do. Speed it up a bit just to see them get there. Rays are overheated at the moment, but they're still trying to bring it down. See what we can get. Got good and overheated. What's Magnussen now going to get? He's got overheated and perfect. Let's slow this down to the flying laps. Go forward to Hartley. He's got a lot of clean air. He's down by 0.5 of a second. Magnussen only down by 1/10. He's got a little bit of traffic to hold him up. Hartley goes purple. Been beaten by Hamilton again, so he's now 9/10 off the pace. Now Magnussen is only 4/10 off the pace. Goes across the line and he goes P1, but Hamilton's going to absolutely smash that. Hamilton smashes it. Now Magnussen's in third, so he's got quite a bit of time on his teammate there, Magnussen. I might send Hartley out on a set of softs. See if he can do any better on the softs. I know we haven't got any knowledge of them, but he might be able to go a bit quicker. So I'll speed it up as they come back into the pits, so they get back into the pits a bit quicker. They're dropping down the order. Hartley's dropped down to P17 right now. Pause this. There's a track. Straight back out again. Soft tyres. He's got no soft tyre knowledge. That play. Going out now. Ah, no, he's gone out right behind the manor. Wasn't a very good call right now. Let's go back to Magnussen. Then let's go send out. Send him out on a set of softs as well. See what he can do. Let's fast forward. Got a lot of clean air now, Magnussen. We got perfect and overheated for Hartley. Let's jump to Hartley. Starting his flying lap. And Magnussen gets perfect and overheated again. As Magnussen starts his first flying lap. Brendan Hartley goes green in his first sector. Magnussen goes green as well. As Hartley puts in a better lap, goes P16. What's Magnussen going to do? He's done 2 greens. Don't know if I'm going to get them both out, ever them out again. Magnussen. Yeah, I'm just going to fast forward the rest of the session. I don't think I'm going to get another run in. Yeah. And Hartley's down in 18th. Magnussen's 15th. See if he can stay there. 16th. Magnussen, what are you going to get? Magnussen stays P16. Hartley down in P18. And Bottas gets pole. Time to go on to the race, and hopefully we can do a much better job there. We met the target, so we've got the extra 171,000k. Let's go forward, and hopefully we can win the race. Okay, so the grid. Watch the grid lineup. Right, first, got to select what I want. I'm going to want medium tyres and race trim. And medium tyre and race trim. Yeah. They're going to be pushing off the start. I want them on soft tyres though. Is there any way I can take soft tyres? They're at the top 10, so I should be able to change the tyres to mediums off the start. Yeah, mediums now. Magnussen. Okay. That's the race strategy sorted. So it goes Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton, Sergio Perez, Kimi Raikkonen, Max Verstappen. On the 4th row, we've got Nico Hulkenberg, Esteban Ocon. The 5th row, Massa and Ricciardo. 6th row, Andre Lotterer and Lance Stroll. 7th row is Carlos Sainz Jr. and Pierre Gasly. 8th row is myself and Fernando Alonso. Then it's Stoffel Van Dorn and Brendan Hartley, Marcus Ericsson and Charles Leclerc. And to round up the grid, it is Palmer and Antonio Giovinazzi. Oh no, there's 24 on this grid, so we've got Oliver Rowland and Pascal Wehrlein on the last row of the grid. Let's continue on The 5 red lights of the Grand Prix. There are 5 red lights. Lights out and away we go for the Portugal Grand Prix. Whoever was in 19th, Ericsson got a brilliant start as Magnussen goes up into P14 and Hartley is pressurising. Goes into P18. Big cluster. Magnussen dives up the inside of a few cars. As he's been dropped down to P15. Now he's back up into 14th. He goes down the outside, around the outside. He gets up into P13 as Hartley comes up into P16. He goes round the outside, but he can't quite make it work. Let's put these on both on auto using their batteries. Magnussen's in P13 now and Hartley's in P15. Goes for a move right down the inside. I'm going to have to quickly put their tyres down to neutral. Save some tyres, save some fuel. Push a bit later on in the race. Hartley up into P12. Magnussen down in P14. So Hartley's made a big jump into in front of his teammate. As Hartley's being pressurised by the Williams. Massa, yes, the Williams of Massa. Goes down the inside of him, but tries to make it work. Can he make it work? No. Hartley just manages to keep it, or Magnussen just manages to keep it ahead. As Massa takes 14th off, 13th off of him. So much happening in these opening laps. Hard to keep up. As Hartley goes for a move down the inside of the Toro Rosso. Can he make it work? Magnussen's trying to follow him through. And both of them up into P11 and P12 respectively. But the Toro Rosso of Pierre Gasly's fighting back. And he keeps hold of the 12th position from Magnussen. As Hartley's trying to go round the outside of the Force India. Then it turns to the inside. Can he make it work? No, he can't. He's still on the outside though. Goes for a move around the outside of the corner. Can't make it work. As Magnussen goes down the inside of the Toro Rosso. Can he make it work this time in a straight line? The Toro Rosso's fighting back. And yes, he makes it work. We're running in P11 and P12 in this race. Not bad going so far. How are the tyres holding up? Yeah, tyres are holding up alright. Probably still not as good as some of the other guys around us. But hopefully. What I'm going to do is I'm going to conserve some of these tyres. Try and make this thing go a bit longer. Keep the fuel on medium. Hartley's starting to pull away from Magnussen. Magnussen's under pressure from the Toro Rosso and the Williams. The Williams tries to go round the outside, can't make it work. He's under pressure now from the Renault. He's now got Massa's now got ahead of Magnussen. Yellow flag in sector 1. What's going on? There's been a crash for Hamilton. Oh, he's out the Hamilton out the race. Looks like Hamilton is out of the race. Now Hartley goes up into the points paying positions. He's in P9 now, ahead of Massa. And Magnussen is in P11. I'm gonna push Magnussen a little bit. Give him a bit more fuel and a bit more tyre wear to use. To try and chase after Massa. Because Hartley's holding his own in ninth position. As Massa's getting closed in by Magnussen. But Magnussen's also closing up to Brendan Hartley. Magnussen's going down the inside. Trying to get past Massa. Can he make it work? Yes, he does. He makes it work. And Magnussen's just got to push a little bit more. Or give him medium fuel though. Save some of that fuel. I want to conserve the tyres. Hopefully he can push out this stint a bit longer now that we've got both cars in the points paying positions. In 9th and 10th respectively. He's under pressure from Felipe Massa. He tries to go down the inside, can't quite make it work. He's a bit too far back. Brendan Hartley really just running his own race here. I'm going to push Brendan Hartley a little bit, give him a bit more fuel, push him on his tyres, try and build the gap. Try and overtake for 8th place. He's really zoomed away from his teammate. His teammate is really being a blockade for the rest of the cars behind. But I hope Hartley can catch the cars ahead. Magnussen's under pressure from two, not just one car, two cars, the Renault and the Williams, as he gets overtaken. Oh no. Carlos Sainz overtakes Massa. Then Magnussen gets overtaken by Carlos Sainz. Let's see if he can go back down the inside. Let's have a look at this battle. He's really just dropping off now. Oh, he's got back ahead. That looks things, isn't it? Where's Sainz gone? Oh, Sainz has made a pit stop, so he's got back ahead. I've noticed something though. This car runs its tyres very, very hot. Right, you can go down on tyre wear. Go to conserve the tyres. You have pulled away from your teammate quite substantially there. You did almost catch Max Verstappen in the Red Bull. Just hope we can keep it this way. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to push Brendan Hartley, attack and overtake, and you're going to pit this lap for a set of soft tyres, because we've got to run the soft tyres in this race. So go, 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 go. I'll put you on a balanced pit stop, but it should be fine. You'll be pitting on the next lap now, Magnussen. Going to put you down a high, medium. You can push on these tyres as much as you want now. You're coming in this lap. Alright. Come on, Hartley. Keep pushing. Right, Hartley's into the pits. Wait for Magnussen to go past. Yes, I'm going to pit you this lap. For a set of softs, you're going to go on to. Put you on a fast one. And then attack. Go. Just use the rest of the life in those tyres up. I need to put you got your tyres up to temperature. Yeah, put you down onto neutral. Save those tyres now, Hartley. Want to run these for a bit of a distance. Come out in P15, which isn't too bad. Yes, I know you're churning through those tyres. Just get to the pit lane. Speed it up a bit just so he gets to the pit. Stop some complaining. There he goes into the pits. Put back down to play. Alright. Hartley's now up into P11 because a load more cars have pitted, but Magnussen's come out in some traffic behind the Sauber, I want to say. Giovinazzi, unless he's driving the Ferrari. What is he driving actually? Driving. Alfa Romeo. The Alfa Romeo. Which is technically the Sauber. But we've also got Saubers in this as well. The Saubers, Magnussen's got ahead of him, of Giovinazzi, while I was talking about all the other stuff about what car he was driving. He's actually managed to get ahead. What's Hartley doing down in P11? Is he catching? He's catching his old teammate of Gasly. Gasly's team. Lotter. Looking at Gasly's teammate. We come up back into the points paying positions for Gasly. Though for Hartley, and Gasly's just ahead of him. Looks like he's using his battery. I'm trying to stretch out this stint a bit because all I want to do is go on to one more set of mediums. I do not want to be doing a 3-stop. Oh god, you're churning through your tyres, you are. You're in attack. Is that on neutral? Right, Magnussen, you can push with your fuel a bit actually. Go. Your tyre temps may be through the roof, so I'm going to conserve your tyres actually. Conserve, back off. Back off. Magnussen, let's have a look. How is he doing? Catching up to the back of the Force India of Ocon now. And pulling away from the manor of Palmer? Palmer's driving a manor? Shows how much I pay attention into when I'm watching this. Come on, Magnussen, you've got to catch up to Ocon and overtake him. Hartley, how you doing? Right, go on. Push. Go on, try and catch Gasly ahead. Magnussen, are you doing anything better? Any catching? Not really. Got 50% tyre wear for Magnussen and 54% tyre wear left for Hartley, so it may turn into a 3-stop if I can't make these last to at least lap 17. So I could try and stretch them out. It's going to have to be a 3-stop, actually. It's going to have to be. I'm going to have to go on to another 2 sets of mediums. I don't think either driver has got 2 sets of mediums left, so it might be a case of another set of softs and another set of mediums. So I might go softs next again, then on to the set of mediums for the last part of the race. Oh, Hartley, just back up on those tyres. Back up on those tyres, the pair of you. Just back up on them. We don't want them running out too quickly. No, it's going to slow you down, but now you're both in P9 and P10. How's Hartley doing out here? Yeah, he don't need to waste any fuel anymore. Yeah, neither do you really though, Magnussen. I want to put you on medium fuel load again. Let's just hope that they can keep these positions and Magnussen can stay ahead of Massa this time without having too much of a problem. I'm going to go for an early pit stop with you, Magnussen. Then, if you're really worried about your tyres that much, we're going to go onto a set of softs. Actually, onto a set of mediums for this stint. That are used, mediums. That is. Go, go, go. Push. Push, push, push. Hartley can stay out a little bit longer. Hopefully, I don't make a mistake on your pit stop. Yep, that was good pit stop, guys. Hartley still. If Magnussen get those tyres back up to temperature, that would do. Put him down to push and down to neutral. See what he's doing. In P15 now, he's got back ahead of Ocon. Hopefully, he can push and get ahead of the Sauber as well as soon as possible. Hartley, who have you got ahead of you? No one. You're just kind of in no man's land. How far back is the next car? 4 seconds. Massa, he's catching you. Doesn't look like he's catching you. Tires are getting pretty worn. Yeah, I'm gonna send you out again. Just give me a second. I'll bring you in for a new set of tires in a second. Right, I'm gonna push now. Attack. Push. Go. And pit this lap. Got 2 mediums, so you can go on a fresh set of mediums. You can go. Go. Fast pit stop. Go. Let's hope that this pit stop's just as good as Magnussen's. Have a look at what Magnussen's doing. He's kind of stuck. Well, go up. Give you some extra fuel. Go. Overtake. Won't give you much tyre wear though. These tyres are already old. They're old tyres. I just brought you in to just get your stint out of the way, and then you can do 18 laps on a set of, you can do a few laps on a set of hards. I think I may have mucked up Magnussen's strategy here. But Hartley's may be okay. Hartley out in P12. Isn't too bad. Have a look at Magnussen. He's having a fight with Ocon. Even though he's got a load of fuel that I'm letting him use. Just save the fuel then if you can't get past. Just gonna be sat there. I've really mucked up Magnussen's strategy here. I'm not happy with myself at all. Alright. I can actually let Hartley push a bit. Push Hartley, push. Push and over and high. Go. Take some life out of him. I got overtaken by Ocon now. Come on, Magnussen. No, I've screwed up a little bit with your strategy, but come on. I have to leave Magnussen to it, really. Pit him when he needs pitting. Got neutral on the tyres. Still high fuel mixture though. Come on, Hartley. Got to get past Lotter, and then past your old teammate of Gasly. Goes for a move down the inside, can't quite make it work. Come on, Gasly. Do it. Make a mistake. Come on, Gasly, make a mistake. We need one of you two to make a mistake. Oh, come on, push. Push. You've caught up to him enough now. Push. Go for the overtake. Come on, Hartley. You can do it. I keep getting their names mixed up because they both drive for Toro Rosso in real life. Sorry about that, guys. But come on, Hartley. You can do it. Right, as one of them goes off into the pits of Lotter. Come on, Hartley. Get your old teammate. Overtake your old teammate. I'll give you more fuel. Go. You can't get past Lotter now. Gasly needs to get out your way. Or dispatch of him. Come on. Can't give you much more tyre. I'll give you much more tyres to use. Or much more fuel. Don't go for it soon. You're going to be stuck behind him. Come on, Hartley. Come on. Come on, Hartley. You can get past him. No. He just dropped off now. Right. Okay. Serve those tyres. Serve some fuel. They're still all over the back of him. Goes for a move down the inside. Can he make it work? Yes, Hartley. Gets past Pierre Gasly. As Gasly's going for another move on him. Okay, so they've all done 2 stops so far. Bring us up in the points table to where the team need me to be. So open that a bit bigger. He's pushing behind me, Gasly. He's pushing on his fuel, but not on his tyres. Okay, come on. Magnussen, you're going to push now. You're going to come into the pits this lap. Attack, overtake, pit in for a set of hard tyres. No, got no thing of it. You're just going to have to come in. Just push as hard as you can. Just missed the pit entry this lap, so he's going to have to go on for another lap, but still. Let's see how he's doing. He's kept Gasly behind him. Come on, Hartley. I know these tyres aren't going to last till the end of the race, but come on. Stay ahead of him. Magnussen just made up a position? No, he's too far back on the car in front of him. He's going to have to pit though. He's pitting this lap for his new set of tyres, so hopefully the hards will last him to the end of the race. Hartley comes across the line to start lap 25, lap 24. Right, let's see how he goes with his pits, the pit stop. Pretty good from the team. Come on, send him out. Okay, get the tyres up to temperature. Push. High. I have to think about pitting Hartley soon. Right, put you down a medium and neutral. Just go to the end of the race. Now, Magnussen. Right now, we have to get you to push all out now. Back overtake. And pit this lap. What a set of... How long actually did they last? The game's broken. They can't. 11 to 13. I want it to be hard tyres. So. Oh, actually, you could have done 12 laps. I thought we had more laps of the Grand Prix to go, but he's going to go into a set of hard compound tyres. Hopefully, he gets out in front of his teammate. He does, and he gets out in front of the Renault, of Carlos Sainz. Let you push for a minute, push. I think I've done the strategy on this race alright, other than Magnussen, when I've completely mucked up his pit stop strategy by putting him on a used set of mediums, but hopefully he can get these hards to the end of the race and it won't damage too much of the damage it too much. Let's hope. Oh, come on. Come on, Hartley. Push. Letting you push on this set of tyres, come on. What I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to neutral the tyres. Still give you with the fuel. I'll let you push with some fuel now, Magnussen. Go. Well, let's hope. He's up into P12 now, though. Hopefully he can get back past Lothair and Gasly to get us a point for Haas, our first point of the season. He's already on 12, but that was when he was driving for Toro Rosso. Come on. How's Magnussen doing back there? Doing alright there. Serve. Really don't want him using up these tyres. I really need him to go to the end on these tyres. So come on. The fuel that you've got for the minute. Go. Alright. Oh, Magnussen, you need to catch. Gasly, you need to catch these other cars ahead of. You've got to catch these two. How far up the road is he? 2 seconds. No, we're 2. No, it's 4 seconds up the road. Come on, Hartley. There it is, like, up the road. Here's his 3 seconds. Come on, Hartley. You're catching him. Oh! As he comes out and has a crash with his old teammate, Pierre Gasly. Goes round the outside of Gasly. And he takes 11th position back from Gasly. Come on. Now's the time to push. Give you a bit more tyre wear. Go. Just come on. Give you a bit more fuel as well to use up just to get away from him. If you can. How's Magnussen doing back there? He's just in a world of his own. I'm just gonna leave him to do that now. For a bit. He ain't gonna catch anyone. Partly my fault. Gasly has a little look. Can't really make anything of it. But Hartley is catching up to Gasly's teammate. Go push. Push a bit. Push a bit. Try and pull away from him. As Gasly goes down the inside. Down the outside. As he still goes down the inside of that corner. Now Hartley. Just have to go neutral and medium now. Save the. I'm going to give him a bit more fuel actually. See if he can keep up with him. Hopefully he can stay with him. But I still think that Gasly's teammate has still got a pit. Hopefully that'll bump us up into 11th. Oh, give you a bit more tyre wear, go. I don't want your tyres to run out before the end of the Grand Prix though, guys. That's why you're having to go overtake. Just use up all the excess fuel you've got for the minute. Back up on the sides, yeah. We're just going to have to settle for this now with Hartley as well. Hopefully there's somebody else in front who still needs to pit again, like Massa or Stroll, hopefully. And that way we'll gain a load of time on them and hopefully get into the points paying positions for Hartley at least. Being caught by Ocon at the moment though with Hartley. But let's just fast forward a bit, just see where things end up. Not a lot of fuel to burn either. Neither's Magnussen really. Back to Hartley. How's Hartley going? Tyres looking. At 33 now. We're still in P11. A bit of a battle going on behind us for 12th place. Let's just give him a bit more fuel. Go, Magnussen. Hartley's still in a bit of no man's land, really. They're not really catching him, and he's not really catching who's ahead of him. What I'm going to do now is go Hartley, have a bit of fun. Can't really do it with Magnussen just yet. He's not going to catch Pierre Gasly. But his tyres might go off the cliff beforehand, so conserve your tyres, but use the rest of the fuel that you've got. Oh, push then. Push for a minute. And neutral. A bit. We'll get you both to the end of the race, that's why. Idiots. We're now on the second to last lap of the Grand Prix. Bottas starts the final lap. Let's hope we're coming on to the final lap, so let's watch the final lap. Magnussen's under a bit of pressure from Carlos Sainz, but he's managed to keep the position. Right, push you on the final lap. Nothing to worry about, push. Actually, do you know what? You can have an attack on tyres as well. You don't need to conserve your fuel. Go. See how Hartley's doing. He's not really catching, but no one's gained on him, which is great. Personal bests in the second sector, allowing him to push on these tyres. He comes across the line to take 11th place. And Magnussen comes across the line to take 14th place. So both guys have made a massive improvement from the last race. Last race I absolutely fucked the strategy up, but this time the strategy was better, but still not 100%. I need to get better tyre wear on the car because we're just having to pit far too many times. I know a lot of people around us did the 3-stop, but I want to be doing 2-stop and 1-stop races. And not having to use the hard compound tyre to make a 3-stop work. Okay then, so let's continue. Gonna check there's nothing wrong with the car and scooterian. Scooterineering, sorry. Yep, all fine. So yep, Nico Hulkenberg had a time penalty of, what did he have? A 10-second time penalty for something or another. We've managed to get to the team objective, so we've got the 171k again from the race and from quali. Yep, as it stands, we are now back up into 8th in the constructors, which is going to make our boss very happy. We are fighting on the edge of the points. We just need that little bit more performance out of the car to get the points that we need. Okay, so what new trait has Hartley got? He has added dodgy neck. Impacts 10% fitness. Great. I might put Grosjean in for the next race, as it's going to be for eight weeks. I might use Grosjean for the next race and just give him a bit of a rest. The chairman is happier with us, and so are both drivers. They're getting happier, but except for Grosjean, whose morale is very low. But I don't think I'm going to keep Grosjean for much longer. I think next season he will leave Haas and we'll bring in a even better driver and make Magnussen the reserve driver, because Hartley just outperforming him in every race. Okay, so let's see if we've got any news for the team about any repairs or anything like that. Right, so the pit crew. Let's select the mail first, actually. Hamilton, yeah, impressive lap time. Valtteri Bottas on pole. Car condition update. Yeah, so Magnussen car tends to use a lot more of the car. Let's take this interview. After the day, I'm wondering if I've had any thoughts on Valtteri Bottas. I'd love to have Bottas at the team. Hopefully it can make it happen one day. He's an interesting driver. Anything can happen in motorsport. We're getting a bit more morale for that. But we don't really want to be giving Bottas morale, but still. Yep, we've got to check the pit crew. He's got neck issues, dodgy neck, new trait. Actually. Okay, so let's check the new pit crew that we've got. Clean tyres, hire him. Put him in to swap. Bang. There we go. And then let's see if there's anyone else who's got any decent tyres. No one really all that decent. So let's just reject all of these. Go. Pit crew's getting better slowly but surely. Let's fast forward a bit. Car repair has been complete. I've got one bit of mail yet. Your car repair has been finished on both cars. Let's see. I've got 3 sponsors that I need to check out as well. So now let's check. This is bang on your original target. Not bad at all. Yeah, that's great. Let's see what we can put on slot 3. AT&T 4.8. 8 races, 2 million. 14 races, a fixed pay per race of 3. Yeah, we're going to go for this one. Yep, and then all of these ones are fine. These ones run out. That one's in 3 races, that one's out. Look where they put them. There. These sponsors are all, it's all in weird places on this car. Like, you got Oreo on the rear wing, you got Oreo everywhere. Yeah, the deal for Haas though is 91 race. Okay. Let's just fast forward till we get our new brakes. We can fit them to the car. Fit parts to car. Got the original brake. We got these. Oh, we give these to give him Hartley's old brake. There we go. That makes both cars a bit better. Good brakes, ain't it? I think. Enter those brakes. Enter Hartley has those, and he has the good brakes. Angry. Once he's a seriously. Fine, you can have your original brakes back. They're not that great, those ones. The average ones are better. They've had a bit more reliability and stuff added to them, so I want to keep those ones on there for now. Angry when he has the new brakes, so I can't even give them to him. What if I swap that around? Oh, that makes him content if he has the other engine. Which makes no sense because both engines are exactly the same, so he's content with the new good brakes. And Brendan Hartley can stick with the brakes that he's got. Okay. Very strange. Telemetry centre is a good idea. Yes, I'll get you a telemetry centre when I can order to upgrade a telemetry centre. 6 million. But I'm more concerned about getting the car up to scratch at it. Improve parts. Oh, it's all ability and all. Front wing. Liability. And improve for rear wing. Yeah, that should do the trick. Right now, what I want is to quickly. I'll quickly do one. We're gonna set an upgrade for the car. But I do the acceleration's fine. Speed's fine. Yeah. Deceleration. So still the brakes that are the problem. Need to upgrade my brakes again. Acceleration. That. 3 million on that. There we go. We're gonna have a new set of brakes in 37 days apparently. But what happens if I move around this thing? Oh, I've got no performance parts being made. What I might do is I might try and improve the performance of this one. That all would have been done to do that because that's a bit more equal performance of those performance of oh god. Yeah, 34, 32 days. Yeah, that's sorted that problem out. Right, okay. So guys, I'm going to end this one here. I hope you enjoyed watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.